Hey there friends, welcome to the vid, and in this vid I'm going to talk about what to do when your DPDR recovery stalls. It could be that you've done some research and you've found some things that help you, and actually they've really helped you over many months and you're finding that you're getting better, but now you've reached a place where you're still not fully recovered. You still sort of hit a brick wall, so to speak, and you still got to get over that hurdle to reach full recovery. I'm going to talk about why exactly that's happening and some things that you can do to break through that wall or to make sure that you do reach full recovery. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Dan and I help people recover from DPDR and anxiety using either one-on-one coaching or the Freedom course. And if you are a subscriber, then welcome back. This is a common thing that happens to everybody, and it happened to me when I was going through my recovery, in that you get quite better, actually quite quicker than you think. But then, and your symptoms die down and you're just like, yeah, man, I'm on a roll, this is great. But then all of a sudden you just find that things are just taking forever. You're finding that no matter what you're doing, things aren't really improving like they were before. The reason that this happened with me, and probably why it's happening with you, is that you get into a comfort zone. And this might sound weird because you're like, well, look, you're still perhaps a little bit anxious and you've still got DPDR and a whole lot of other symptoms. How can you be in a comfort zone around that? Well, the reason is because recovery happens gradually over time. You just slowly start to get used to it, but also because things weren't as bad as what they used to be, you're actually kind of happy with where things are right now. And you think that if you just sort of continue with how you're going, then you are going to be able to reach recovery. Now, let me be very clear here that it is possible to just continue how you're going and reach full recovery, but it's also possible that there might still be a couple of lingering things going on. For example, there might still be the thing in the back of your mind of, why haven't I recovered yet? This is taking too long. I want to be able to recover. What if I'm just stuck like this and I'm never going to be able to recover? And all these are anxious thoughts. All these are thoughts which are born out of anxiety. So what do you actually do about all this? Well, you have to, in blunt terms, shake it up. You've got to thrust yourself outside of your comfort zone, because it's in doing that you're going to sort of shake things up a bit, but it's also in doing that you are going to have a tremendously powerful way of showing to yourself that you do have what it takes. Now, I'm not saying sort of go out there and suddenly start skydiving or, something else that, stand and do public speaking or something like that, something that completely freaks you out. But the thing with comfort zones is that basically comfort zone is another way of just saying repetition. People like repetition because they know what's coming, they've been there before, they know what it's like, and they know that perhaps nothing actually bad is going to happen. But as I said before, you can get into a comfort zone even if you haven't fully recovered yet. So think back to when you did first start recovering and some of the things that you had to do differently. You might have actually found it quite uncomfortable initially, like challenging your intrusive thoughts or trying to break habits. And it was that pushing out of the comfort zone, which is which led you to where you are right now. And so right now, it's quite conceivable that you've stopped doing that. Maybe your habits are a little bit better. Maybe the intrusive thoughts have stopped completely, but there might still be things which are still there, which again, you've got to push yourself out of your comfort zone. What happens when you push yourself out of your comfort zone is that you teach yourself that you have what it takes. And so what you learn from that is that you are good enough. You are good enough. You do have the strength. You do have the bravery. And this is a tremendous confidence booster. And it's something which is going to kickstart your sort of recovery again, or kick it to the next level, so to speak. Because think about it. If you shove yourself either intentionally or unintentionally into a situation that's a little bit uncomfortable for you, what you're going to do is realize that, well, hey, I was in this situation, but the symptoms weren't actually that bad this time. In fact, they didn't even get any worse. The symptoms were just the same. And that's really amazing. That is testament to the amount of work that I've put in and complete and utter proof that what I'm doing is working. Now, that little sort of subconscious confidence boost that you get is going to go a long way to alleviating any lingering anxiety that is still there. Trust me, it worked for me, and also with the people that I coach, and through the Freedom course too, it works for them when they go ahead and do this, when I suggest this for them. So give it a try yourself and see how you go. And so my friends, that's it for this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it and gotten something out of it. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.